stream, and looks like the race has started in SRL, and the race has indeed begun. So we shall discover the first two items and what our stats and potentially any spells happen to be. And we start with the Stones of Sunlight, key item straight away. Some fairy water, and DK deciding to hold the stones tightly. Something you don't see every day. We start with Repel. Not going to be used too much this early, but certainly nice to have around.
Nope, and as you see, we got some desert out there, so that's a higher rate of encounter. But as you see, you encounter some red slimes, you build up your experience, and then they probably go into that cave.
Well, DK took a peek straight into the cave and I believe may have discovered Swamp North. Because that was an awful lot of walking down that happened. Algebrap asking me what they start with aside from the stones. They started with the spell of Repel and a fairy walk, which is basically Repel in item form.
Yep, which is kind of not needed here, but up to NG starts out with 2, so one. I couldn't quite see it.
Well, I did see the hurt spell picked up.
1 power, 1 hit point, 8 agility, 8 magic points, no agility, so Evil Eye likes that, but you're right, hurt. And that's going to help out a lot, especially against the Drakies and the Magicians.
Yeah, hurt pretty much lets you easily take down everything in Zone 0 and quite a bit of Zone 1. We have level 3 right away with 1, 5, 5, 1, another new spell. Don't talk to Noe. And oh wow, we got a bunch of spells. I think Heal More's in there as well.
Yep, triple spell power and Heal More being the best one. Sleep and Return as well.
And well, straight away level 4 is DK finds another cave. We got 2, 5, 1, 15 magic, so definitely going to want to be casting. And ooh, the Drakenias with Hurt More takes down DK.
Yeah, that'll be one to avoid until you have around 30 HP, because that is the lowest a Hurt More can hit you for. You gotta like that alliteration. Hurt More to hit you for. As you find a town with DK 9146 and it is cold, this could be huge early on. Could be Erdrick's Sword, not Erdrick's Sword, but Erdrick's Armor, could be the Fairy Flute, could be the token, or it could just be Glorious, Glorious Sand on Glorious, Glorious Forest. And it's just Glorious, Glorious Forest.
Oh, the normal slime ambushes and destroys Archfield with a Hurt More.
Not nice at all. But DK9146 bounces back nicely, finds cold. Unfortunately, nothing there. But does find the Silver Harp Trading Cave, which is always nice. But a Wyvern is something you don't want to see, and one hit will basically wipe you out.
Yeah, that escalated pretty quickly. So, looks like we're just going to use that Hurt spell to beat up some Magicians. Hopefully find a Scorpion, because those things are quite easy to kill with Hurt. Usually you'll get them in one.
One in a hit usually does the business. And Archfield jumps to 4. So Archfield is doing quite well in this race. I want to mention something to those that might be new to Dragon Warrior Randomizer that are watching this on Randomania. There is a number right by their names. If you take a look at DK9146, who's got a number 2 beside them, that's how many times they have died. So just keep an eye out for them. And if things start to slog and we have to hurt more a lot of Axe Knights, sometimes we will change that number into the number of Axe Knights they've killed.
Well, DK just found the Drolls with Hurt More, so add 1 death counter to him. Oh wow, 10, 4, 11, 1 for up 2 NGs. He gets level 5 and can now stop the spell with the stop spell.
And his Game Boy F9 points on chat. Everyone with Hurt More. You can cast Hurt More. You can cast Hurt More. Everybody can cast Hurt More.
I think our runners would like Oprah to point at them next.
It's kind of hard for me to do when I'm on chat and they can only hear our voices. They can't see our lovely faces.
Ooh, we got the repel coming out from up 2NG. Looks like he maybe wants to take off and see what's around the world.
Also gets rid of the slimes, the drakies, stuff that actually can be a little bit more bountiful. Maybe money-wise as well. As we see that Garian Old Wolf is actually doing right now. He's taking some of his cash and he's buying some supplies, which is always smart.
Yeah, having to take the long walk in cold, though. He will put on the Dragon Scale for a +2 defensive power. And immediately sell it back. That is perfectly fine. You will keep the 2 defensive power even if you drop or sell the Dragon Scale. So that +2 is permanent.
It's the same thing if you find the Fighter's Ring. You put it on, you get +2 strength. But then you +2 attack power. I'm sorry, +2 attack power, and then you could immediately sell it back, and that +2 attack power stays with.
In the meantime, up 2NG gives Wom Cave a go, finds out the bad news that a couple of our other runners have found out that there are grooves in there.
Grooves? You mean Demon Knights?
I don't know, I just saw a big blob of darkness. And then up 2NG died. You tell me. I don't know.
I'd rather call him a Demon Knight. I don't want to insult the creator of this fine randomizer. I'll let him be angry at you.
Well, that blue dragon got very angry at DK. Not having much luck exploring so far, just finding stuff way out of his league and getting black.
Meanwhile, take a look at Archfield Monk. That stop spell's really coming in handy, especially against the Drakima. Can't cast Hurt More if you are stop spelled.
Meanwhile, up 2NG trying to sleep and hurt a Droll down and just dies to a Hurt More. So looking like the stop spell might be the better play.
Yep. Archfield doing some good work right now. A couple more Magidrakey kills. Actually, almost got level 6.
Yeah, I think he's only like maybe. I think he's like 3 experience off.
Yeah, I think it's 166, so 3 points out.
Well, this Magidrakey is certainly enough. We will see level 6 right here. And it comes with the nice bonuses of 6 strength, 1 agility, 5 health, and 8 magic with no spell.
No spell, unfortunately, but he's gonna see a town and he's gonna make a beeline for it. Can he kill the Scorpion? Yes! Gets a Scorpion kill, and I have a feeling he's gonna dash right into town. Unfortunately, Garion runs into an Armored Knight, so he got AK'd back to start.
Okay, looks like up 2NG got the news of level 6 and is electing to keep grinding. Meanwhile, Archfield about to get the bad news that there is a whole lot of nothing there.
Yeah, but after this healing at the end, Archfield probably be better equipped to go buy some supplies at the store, maybe get some torches.
Nope, heading straight on out. Guess he wants to see what this cave is. Meanwhile, up 2NG giving Swamp another go, and, well, Demon Knights.
Yeah, I got one shot by him. I'm just doing some research on Archfield Monk, according to the chat, he does like to generally dark navigate the caves, so I don't think he'll be buying any torches, which is counter to what I intimated earlier, so that's my fault.
Well, the big problem with coal is that it's just so far. The item shop is just so far to get to, even if you take the shortcut with the keys. Meanwhile, DK is going to pick up level 6. Unfortunately, Garion, having trouble with these Shakimas, is still on level 4. So definitely not getting off
is where
to...
stop spell come in.
Yeah, not quite getting off to the start he'd want. As it looks like, I believe Up2NG has picked up a copper sword. Or is that a bamboo pole?
That's the bamboo pole.
Oh,
and counter to that, Archfield Monk picks up some chainmail, so he's got some armor.
yeah, that chainmail's
Up2NG is gonna try. He's gonna try the put the wyvern to sleep and just hurt it to death strategy. Hopefully, it pays off for him. And tank that hit. Let's see if the sleep will work this time. It does. It's gonna be 1 or 2 more hurt hits for it to work.
I believe it's at least 3 hurts. And here comes a third hurt. That will do it. That will be 64 experience. And Up2NG can tank the swamp and continue on.
Yeah, but a wizard's there, and he's gonna nope him back to start. DK exploring the swamp cave and gets rid of a metal scorpion, and is rewarded with a town. The town of Loch.
Well, good to know where that is, at least. And hey, you have both your grinding spots just right there. You also have red dragons right there.
Yeah, the fun
they
is
chomp.
Gonna take you back to the station.
Meanwhile, Up2NG about to get the same information, going to hit this metal scorpion with 1 or 2 hurts to take it out. Yeah, maximum hurt has a chance to one-shot metal scorpion. That's what happened. And if he can make it through without dying, then he will discover Hawksness and maybe discover the red dragon as well. Garion gonna find coal, gonna find the nothing.
He'll find the nothing. Maybe he'll invest in maybe like a bamboo pole or maybe some leather armor. Well, it's cheap enough that he could do both.
Ooh, Up2NG can give the Wraith a go, but oh, there's a hurt more from the Wraith. You get a hurt more.
Another one to add to the memory banks. One to keep on putting stop spell on. Unfortunately for Up2NG, unfortunately for Gary and Old Wolf, runs into a Wraith Knight, not letting him run.
Meanwhile, DK has found another cave. And this, I believe, is south from Tantagel, so he's got to make it through his desert. Unfortunately, there's rogue scorpions in here. Very tough to run from early on, but able to use the sleep spell. Gets into the cave, and we have a bunch of darkness. And we have the mountain cave.
And in it, some metal scorpions, which is some good eats right now.
Yeah, top floor mountain cave and the swamp cave shared the same zone, so we know the metal scorpions here. We also know the demon knight's going to be here, so that'll be a difficult challenge.
That is a big get for Up2NG, knowing level 7 comes with a lot of hit points.
Oh yeah,
that.
Yeah, it had literally nothing but HP, but ooh boy, did it have HP.
That will allow Up2NG to tank a hurt more, so he can play a little bit more loose now, but it's something you kind of don't want to do. Unfortunately for DK...
Ambushed, Hurtmore, dead.
And up to NG is able to cross through, avoids the hasn't found the red dragon yet. Normally haunts over there. And Archfield Monk goes to level 7, gets all the hit points in the world, especially in this area, which is nice. Just gotta avoid that wizard though, and it looks like he did.
Okay, interesting note, the Wraith Knight knows stop spell and seems to be spamming it. So, looks like Garion's gonna give this guy a go. And, because he hasn't had his spell stopped yet.
No idea why Garrett... This could be chalked up to some inexperience by Garion. He just decided to basically attack. And unfortunately it didn't work out because the strength is just not there.
Yeah, I think stop spell landed on him. So he didn't have much of a choice at that point. Yeah, it looks like stop spell and hurt can take care of the Wraith Knight, and that'll be another good chunk of experience. DK going up to level 7, getting that big HP boost.
And Archfield Monk is gonna go up to level 6. If he could take out this Warlock, he can't. So up to NG got a pretty good look on the other side of the dragon line, so to speak.
Yeah, I think the big question right now is going to be that mountain cave and what's in it. I think DK got sniped before he could even get one chest.
Yeah, Wraith back attacked Hurtmoored him to obligatory.
But now DK has the health. If the Wraith back attacks him again, he will survive the Hurtmore if he gets him up full health. So maybe this time the dive will be more successful.
And that's exactly what it looks like he's gonna do. He's gonna go back to that cave. Hopefully.
Oh, that's a Mel Slime that just ran.
And here we go. Here is... We're gonna take a look at that first chest.
Unless the star wiper happens.
Can't get away. Oh, look, he's got to hurt more. What a surprise.
Yeah, our runners only have 23 agility. At this point, I think even... definitely sleep would be the better idea. Sleep, I think, is slightly in your favor to hit. And with only 23 agility, you are definitely an underdog to run from a star wipe.
Massive underdog. It's almost impossible to run from it. So we're taking a look at how everyone else is going to go through this. Unfortunately, Demon Knights are way out of your league. And it's going to toss both Archfield Monk and DK9146 back to start.
So yeah, it's looking like the order of the day is to utilize that sleep and stop spell to go find some of these bigger these like mid-tier mobs and take them out. Like Opportunity is going to hit the stop spell on the Wraith, throw a bunch of hurts at it, and collect some experience.
Yep, Archfield Monk looking in the swamp and there's nothing there.
Yeah, if he keeps
hoping for level 8.
If he keeps going south, however, he will soon run into the mountain cave.
Yep, depends on which coastline he decides to follow, but there's also this wyvern that could help his cause.
Oh, it knows sleep.
That's no good, Stuffy.
Well, it's no good unless you manage to block it.
And DK does kind of the same thing that Archfield did at the start of this fight, puts it to sleep.
Yeah, I think one more hurt will do it for Archfield's fight. And yep, that did do it.
But as we take a look at up to and G, he after this Wraith fight, I think he gets level 6. And this has been a pretty good grind, this mountain cave. Wraiths and metal scorpions. And that's level 8.
Yep, level 8 with 17 attack power, 18 health, 6 magic, and the spell of something. I think outside.
Yeah, outside.
So yeah, suddenly with 50 attack power on Neptune and G's end, yeah, just start swinging at stuff.
That bamboo pole, he's gonna be swinging it like Sandman. That's for all you wrestling fans out there.
Up to NG has literal stick. Hopefully going to upgrade to the big stick at some point. And DK trying to explore kind of to the on that west coast, just gets herded straight back into the mountain caves and straight into the loving arms of this armored knight.
He truly is a knight in shining armor. Only if you ignore the axe and the bloodlust. Okay, we'll just move on then.
Looks like everybody's gonna go for the grind, for some grinds at this point. So while we get them on, and let me go ahead and introduce the rest of the staff. Restreaming is CD Improv. Commentary, you got me, Smashy, and Sigma Fan, and our trackers for tonight's weekly are Cyberdark and Camion, I believe is how you, what's that pronounced?
Camion Renakai. And also give the 4 runners that are participating in the stream a follow as well. Gary and Old Wolf, Archfield Monk, DK9146, and up to NG. They're all good runners.
Yeah, I got a mix of all new in here. We also got some runners off stream. We have the Amazing Toaster, Beta Strips off stream, Blue Lobster, Diabetes the Second, and Neon Lair. All those off stream, all participating in this race, and well, we'll see if anybody's figured out anything. As it looks like if Archfield can defeat this Drakima, he goes up to level 8.
And he does. And up to NG actually manages to get away from that Demon Knight, but into the waiting arms of the Star Wyvern.
Yeah, unfortunately, even at level 8, this agility is pretty terrible, so running from most fights is simply not going to happen. And yeah,
No.
down he goes.
Archfield just checking if he was in Swamp South or Swamp North, apparently.
Yeah, it looks like Archfield's going all the way through. He's about to discover Hawksness and maybe discover some Red Dragon.
You think a red dragon's in the spike spot?
I think a Demon Knight's in here.
Oh my god, you're right!
Hey, I didn't say it. You said it.
No, you said red dragon in here.
No, I said maybe he discovered the Red Dragon as well. But whatever.
No,
either way,
no, this is your fault.
we have Red
This
Dragons.
is your fault.
We have Star Wyverns with Hurtmore. We have Metal Slimes getting punched in the face. DK is trying to punch this Metal Slime in the face. He's got 2 on it.
And he runs away.
Well, he gave him the false hope of a 3-hit.
False hope like the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs. The ultimate false hope right now.
In the meantime, Gary and Wolf looks like take a little pit stop and then found something else to do. DK trying to explore beyond the mountain cave. Finds the golem.
Yeah, that's the ultimate bad news right there.
Yeah, those things have a little trick we call the Mighty Righty. They punch you really hard right in the face.
Look at Archfield Monk putting the green dragon to sleep, casting stop spell on it. He's gonna plink this down via hurt, and that's gonna be 135 experience coming to him and a lot of gold as well.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no copper sword or hand axe over in Cole. It was just straight to the broadsword and then the flame sword, so not exactly going to be able to do much with the gold, but the experience will certainly be welcome. You can see up to NG's dedicated grind's gotten him.
It turns out that Archfield Monk's strategy to do Atlanta stop spell was correct.
Yeah, I saw that. Heal more.
And Archfield's like, okay, send me home.
In the meantime, up to NG going after the Star Wyvern with the stop spell and the hurt. See if he manages to take out with this. Nope, but we'll get hurt more, blocked, keep going, and well, the attack will finish him off.
This is the kind of play that makes Up2NG one of the best runners in the game. He adapts. He sees what happens with an enemy, and when he encounters him again, he knows what to do.
Yeah, using that sleep and stop spell is very important in seeds like this where your offensive power is limited. You just have to find what you can sleep or stop spell and just plink down. Sometimes that's what you have to do, guys. Fans, oh wow, DK just got a key.
That is big news.
And it's going to get into the second floor of Mountain Cave, finds the golem. Going to take this chest.
Ring.
Well, there's +2 attack power. Not quite +40 attack power, but it helps. And this zone is looking deadly. We've got golems, we've got blue dragon. This is the Mountain Cave. Manages to get away from the blue dragon. Gonna get this chest for the silver harp. This chest for gold.
Yep, looks like the gamble to go into Mountain Cave paid off in this murderer's row of a floor. But warlocks, though, those you could blink down. You could punch them out with 2 shots.
Yeah, manages to punch him out. That'll be another bit of experience.
Yeah, you're
And,
not going to punch that out, though.
well, here comes an Axe Knight. Yeah, I think he was guessing that he didn't have much of a chance of that small chest. Just go ahead and get me out. Let me take this money, buy more keys, and see if I can maybe gold grind to that flame sword.
You got a flame sword out there. I didn't see a silver shield, but that flame sword will be quite plentiful. Now, we need to explain the gold grind. You want to take care of that, Smashy?
Okay, so due to how the game was programmed, it can only store up to 8 chests in memory. And the way it works is that it will reset those chests when you go to the overworld. However, if you manage to get into a cave, collect some chests, and then die, you do not go to the overworld. Those are not reset, and once you get past 8 chests, the chests simply do not disappear. You can take them over and over again. As you can see here, DK is about to grow some herbs. A little bit of herb grind going here. And there it is, gold. So as you can see, he takes it a few times. I'm gonna check this chest just to make sure it's not Erdrick's sword. It is, in fact, fairy water. Yeah, 30 minutes in, the main problem has just been kind of a lack of, like, the big offensive power, and agility has made it hard to explore, along with how quickly the overworld kind of escalates. But
yeah, it is quite dangerous out there. But as with DK9146, he's gonna have a sword of flame, which is quite helpful. Now the question is, can he find another town in order to get some of the other higher end items, like the silver shield or the magic armor?
yeah, it looks like he's keeping on going. Not sure what for, because I think kind of you had the flame sword, and then there wasn't too much else. There wasn't too much defensively in that shop. I think it was just the leather armor and the chainmail. So maybe just having some spares just in case he does come across another town. But, well, gonna risk no save, but with 74 health, this should be a safe walk. We've seen plenty of Hurtmore. We have not seen much in the way of Dragon Lord breath attacks, which are the most damaging thing in the game. And, well, that will be...
Meanwhile, Up to G is almost at level 9. About 10 experience points out from that. Now 6.
And yep, it's going to be the Flame Sword and the Chainmail for DK. So DK with that 48 strength and plus 2... Yeah, you can see it's 78 attack power. You can definitely just go ahead and swing at stuff for big damage now.
Holy cow. 19 agility, 33 8 HP. Nothing else, though, but look at that HP. Archfield Monk got level 9 while we were busy talking about Gary and Old Wolf's Flame Sword. But the agility's starting to get there. HP is there.
Yeah, HP is certainly there. I think something that is definitely going to be on our runners' minds is a little thing called the Death Necklace. It's an item that in the vanilla game does a whole bunch of nothing except curses you and makes the king hate you. In Randomizer, it still makes the king hate you and he'll just throw you out and all that good stuff. However, wearing it in Randomizer will reduce your health by 25% of its maximum. However, you will gain 10 attack power, which can help you defeat the Dragon Lord against his massive defense. However, we have to find the thing first. Who knows where it could be.
Could be anywhere in this world. But our DK9146 is having problems finding stuff that the Flame Sword would be good against. These Axe Knights aren't going to do the business because they hit too hard.
Yeah, in the meantime, Maptunji's going to buy some chainmail. So he's getting decently defensive. And DK, not getting that agility boost from level 9 just yet, going to be unable to escape the Axe Knight, and will die. Question now is he going to check under Tantagel? see what's there.
Yes, he is. This could be the grave, this could be Freebie Cave, this could be the jerk, or this could be
Tablet, I think, would be the other
Tablet
thing.
Cave.
And survey says it is, well, it's the vanilla thing. We know it's not going to have the vanilla item, but it's just
more gold, so you could do a ghetto grind and ghetto grind for, at the cost of 2 keys, 1,500 gold, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, the problem is you'd have to do a lot of walking for that. I don't think that's worth it time-wise.
So this is an interesting race between DK9146, Archfield Monk, and Up to NG. These three racers right now. Well, Up to NG and Archfield Monk does have the experience point lead. DKNY, DK9146 has a relatively good exploration lead and information lead and item lead.
Yeah, I think the gear lead is big here because you can see here he's able to just swing at Rogue Scorpions, although Rogue Scorpion's very tanky, switches to the hurt, will gain that 70 experience. But that's going to help him save MP because instead of having to spend all that MP hurting stuff, he can just swing away, save his MP for sleep, stop spell, heal more, and, well, finds another cave, so...
Unfortunately, finds another Demon Knight.
And he thinks he might be good enough for this. Well, no, he ran. He didn't get very far, but he ran.
It's the pursuit power of those Demon Knights.
And it looks like Archfield Monk did do enough of Mountain Cave to pick up a key of his own. I don't know if he did enough to find the Silver Harp. And DK, I believe, has found Tablet Cave. Just gonna go ahead and navigate it here. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on Archfield's item list as he picks up stuff. Oh yeah, he definitely got it.
Hawksness.
Oh wow! Token was in Mountain Cave. Token was in the final chest of Mountain Cave. That is bad news for DK.
Yep, and unfortunately for DK, all it turned up was just a little old torch.
Meanwhile, the Magic Wyvern's breathing the Dragon Lord breath. Not even having a ton of HP will save you from that. As without Urgic's armor, that will do over 70 damage a hit. Well, I think it bottoms out like 69, but caps out at over 70
66.
damage a hit. Either way, it's a whole bunch of damage.
I wonder if DK is going to go back into the cave. No, he's going to head back to the start.
Yeah, he might go for Swamp Cave and start on the second island, or maybe he's going to go ahead and turn the harp. That could be something that could be done. In the meantime, up to NG sleeping and hurting a green dragon and managing to kill it. So he's not too far off of level 10. Unfortunately, he's going to look at this spike tile. He's about to get... If he gets there, he'll get the bad news of the red dragon there and probably going to be sent back home. Meanwhile, Garion up to level 8, so I'm trying to hang in there.
Slowly but surely, he is making his way.
In the meantime, in this swamp, DK's actually managed to find a Wolf Lord, so that'll be a nice chunk of experience getting him close to level 9. As Archfield trades in for the Staff of Rain, so Archfield actually now has all the stuff to make the Rainbow drop. Just needs to find the jerk.
It's probably in the back half of Garanham, and Garanham is probably pretty far out. That's at least my prediction.
In the meantime, up to NG suddenly has Red Dragon problem.
Yeah, Hurt is a 1 in 16 to hit it. Same thing as Hurtmore. He's not going to land anything. Neither's Sleep. Can we take a look at the Red Dragon just to let everybody know?
Yeah, these things look pretty chompy at the moment. DK gonna pick up that big agility and HP from level 9. It looks like he is indeed going to turn in for the Staff of Rain.
Oh, and bad luck for everyone. He's got heal.
At least some conventional heal at 25%.
And we have up to NG at level 10. Hoping for something good here. 2 power, 5 agility, no hit points, 8 magic points. New spell of Hurtmore.
Yep, so that will pretty much instantly solve a lot of his offensive problems. And yeah, I think you're about to see the experience lead just explode for up to NG. As suddenly a lot of these monsters that have been plaguing him, we like to call them Hurtmore victims.
Pretty much, unless you fear the Demon Knight. Wait a minute. This is the spike spot. This is the Swamp Cave spike spot. Look at this.
Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and get level 11 right now in no time. Yeah, just like that. Level 11. I guess maybe wanting a little bit more agility before he heads out into the world. 5, 8, 2, 4, and a spell of some sort.
Spell is irrelevant.
That looks like it was Radiant. It looks like Archfield is sticking around Hawksness looking for fights there. I wonder what he's found there that he can beat up. Dude, could beat these metal slimes.
Okay, he's got one. He's got a miss, but it runs away.
Yeah, if he can actually... Ooh, I think it's these Wolf Lords and the... Yeah, it's definitely these Wolf Lords that he's found. Take them out in a couple shots. I think in 2 more Wolf Lord kills, he will have Hurtmore.
Yep, and the question will decide he knows what's in Hawk's Nest. He knows it's a red dragon. The problem is, what next? Go exploring? And DK has found Rimildar. That's another chest. So let's take a look what's in this chest inside Rimildar. Is it anything worthy? No.
It's an herb.
Herb in the chest. So
Okay.
He's looking for a full plate in Rimildar. Oh, there's the silver.
There's silver, but depends on how far out this Rimildar is from Tantegel. It may be difficult to justify that at this point. In the meantime, Garion trying to get out in the world and is currently suffering from the Fun Police roadblock. And we have another cave for DK. It is the Jerk.
And DK's got 2 out of 3.
Unfortunately, we know where that third is. And while he just keeps building on, he has found the Big C. He has found the final dungeon of game. He has found Charlotte Castle.
Now, 2 questions remain for us inside the chat and the booth right here. Where now is the sword and where is the armor?
Yeah, we still have quite a few chests. We still have 3 chests in Garenham. We still have 5 chests in the grave. And then we have, of course, 7 in Charlock. So a little bit favored to be outside of Charlock, but just about coin flip at the moment.
Up to NG has decided I'm going to take a broadsword.
And not the worst idea in case you have to go kill that red dragon for Erdrick's armor. It looks like it was heading north that you found that cluster that DK did, so...
Yep. So it looks like Up to NG is going to do more grinding, maybe to level 13.
Oh wow, we didn't see level 12. It looked like it had some pretty adequate power on it and a little bit of MP. Unfortunately, nobody's at level 11 to give us a proper comparison. That's at 2175. The closest is Archfield at 1722, although gonna add another 105 with this Star Wyvern. But yeah, in the meantime, Up to NG is just gonna gain some experience, see at least level 13, and then maybe walk out into the world. He still has a bunch of exploring to do. He hasn't even found Mountain Cave yet. Doesn't have the keys. He's just going to take this and get a bunch of stuff.
Do you think when he hits 13, he's going to probably take a shot against that red dragon? No, he's going to have all of that HP. He's probably going to get between 115 and 120. DK is now found Sherlock. He found it through the south end. Ooh, 17 power, 12 more hit points. Yeah, he's going.
Yeah, that. We can get a quick flip to our stats here. Yeah, strength of 80, that is definitely enough. HP of 134, so yeah, the Death Necklace, you typically want 129 or more HP, so that definitely puts Death Necklace into play. And I say with that 100 attack power and plenty of health to heal more with, and DK has found Caitlyn.
This could be huge. And he also found himself a large shield. That's going to help out his defenses. Now he's going to find out if there are coordinates. If there are coordinates, this can make up to NG pretty unhappy. Because this could mean the Red Dragon would be fought for nothing except for a Fairy Flute. Note that I said could mean. Now he's going into Hawk's Nest. He is going to fight that Red Dragon. Will he survive? And if he does survive, will he get what he's looking for? Will it be Erdrick's armor? Let's watch.
Well, here we go. Red Dragon, he's swinging at 24 is plenty good. That means he's probably got enough to four-shot this thing. Yeah, this is going to take 2 heal more at the most. In the meantime, DK going for the numbers. So we're about to figure out some stuff really fast here. Thou must go and fight. There is nothing on the overworld. So up to G is going to get the arm.
Yep.
And the question now is, DK has seen the nothing in Cole and the nothing in Caitlyn. Does he realize that token must be in a chest? Does this kind of make him want to go back into Mountain Cave, where he will discover the good news?
I don't know, because he still has yet to find Garanham. Because it could be in a treasure... In his opinion, it could be in a treasure chest there. The sword could be there. And plus, you have 5 chests underneath Garanham in the grave.
You know what else we do have? A Spark Over Bridge.
Those are magical.
Look at how pretty that thing is. Archfield Monk going up to level 11. Yeah, up to NG still hasn't seen Mountain Cave yet, so until he sees that, he will not have a bunch of key items. What DK's going to have is level 10. So yeah, the exploration kind of making him fall behind, but now he has a thing I like to call Erdrick's Bazooka, and he will get to use it straight away on this Armor Knight.
Erdrick's Hadouken. I like it.
I said Bazooka, but Erdrick's Hadouken works as well. So yeah, it looks like DK's going to keep searching this and, well, finds another town. I believe this has to be Breckenary by process of elimination. Or no, this could be Garanham.
This is Breckenary or Garanham. And either one, he's going to think maybe it could be something there.
Well, we're about to discover it. It is the town of Breckenary.
Hey, don't... It's what I don't get in the commentary. I know it's kind of a meme, but don't diss Breckenary. Motel 6, you heal up, buy some items, you're good to go. It's not sexy. It's not sexy like Caitlyn or Rimmeldar, but it serves a purpose.
Yeah, it kind of sucks when you get late, though, when you're anticipating that other town. Like, ooh, man, I'm about to get no, I'm not. In the meantime, stuff is happening. Up 2 and G is going up to level 14. He'll get 4 power and 2 magic.
And Empty Eye loves it for sure.
And Up 2 and G is actually going to be the one to find Garenham.
Wow, all the way southeast.
Yeah, I believe this is on the second continent, so... And he actually does not have keys, so he's not going to be able to do much here.
He can't do anything here.
He can buy herbs. I mean, look at all the herbs and torches he's buying. He is getting geared. He has two more defensive power. Yeah, it looks like DK. What shield?
Exactly. Oh, there's no shield to Garen him.
In the meantime, it is looking like DK is going to go second continent. Well, I don't know. DK, 80 attack power, 107 health, 55, 50 MP, so 6 heal more.
Yeah,
maybe he has a chance against that red dragon.
It's more than enough.
Yeah, man, it looks like that's what's going to happen here. In the meantime, Up 2 NG going to cast Return. Going straight south, he'll find the mountain cave. He'll find the mountain cave, and then if he manages to make it all the way through, he'll pretty much he has to find the jerk bit. He'll pretty much wind up really close to go mode. As DK goes up to level 11. Yeah, level 11 right before this red dragon. Gonna miss a hurt more, so this is kind of dipping into his heal more stock for this red dragon, but...
Yeah, he's only gonna have 4 now.
Oh, he just discovered green dragons have heal more. Yeah, this is looking really iffy now, because he's down to just 2 heal mores, and then he has enough for a YOLO hurt. In the meantime, Archfield going to find Remodar and discover that glorious shot. And yeah, Up 2 NG already on the second floor. Gonna pick up the ring of +2 attack. And then he's gonna get over here, find the silver harp, and then hopefully make it to the token chip.
Meanwhile, as we take a look at DK, one last shot at it and doesn't get it.
Yeah, unfortunately takes a high roll from the red dragon to be defeated, as Up 2 NG officially owns a silver harp. And will he make it to this final chip?
And it looks like he will. But he's got to hurt more and Axe Knight first. And he will oblige.
Well, he's got to hurt more and then he's got to stab it. Meanwhile, at 58 minutes, nearly 59 minutes, Archfield Monk has the rainbow.
He has to drop, but now he's got to find the place to grind.
Yeah, it's not that far away from here. He just has to walk north some more.
Now, this is a quandary for Up 2 NG. And I want to pose the question to you. And also Archfield Monk. Do you take a dip in Garenham and open up those 8 chests?
Well, here's the problem. Well, here's the thing. Archfield does not know where Garenham is. Up 2 NG does not know where Sharlock is. Up 2 NG still needs to get this rainbow drop. So he still has a bit more exploring to do. Well, everybody kind of has some exploration that others don't like. So it's kind of weird at the moment, but DK going after this red dragon again. A lot more MP should take it down, should get the Urgix armor. And then he's going to need...
Yeah. Here's the thing about DK, if you go straight south, he's going to find Garanum.
Well, there's the official armor for DK. In the meantime, Garyon getting to level 9, I believe. Not quite yet, just needs about 370 more experience. And then he'll finally have the Hurt More spell. Kind of be able to get that experience flowing much better. Going to go ahead and search the 2-tile piece of land here. The not quite Spark Over Bridge.
Meanwhile, Archfield finds Breckenry. Now we know south of Breckenry is where you find Garanum.
No, he's going to find Cantlin. Okay, so DK heading south and east. This should lead to... There it is. There's the Garanham for DK. And Garion...
Yeah.
Garion actually getting keys the conventional way. Meanwhile, DK gonna make it up to level 12 as up to NG trades in for the Staff of Rain. Here we are, Garanham for DK. We are going to see these 8 chests. We'll see where Erdrick's sword is. We'll see where the Death Necklace is. And then DK is going to probably have some choice thoughts about missing that final chest in Mountain.
Yep. And he's going to be pulling his proverbial hair out, so to speak.
Box number 1. Well, there's your Death Necklace. Gonna just drop the Fighter's Ring for that. Much like the Dragon Scale, you can drop the Fighter's Ring safely and will maintain the +2 attack power.
There's a Dragon Scale and a Magic Key's already done the Dragon Scale, I think. No, he hasn't. So now Archfield is looking for coordinate. Is going to get some coordinate news, which there is none.
Yeah, not knowing of the Fairy Flute yet. That's actually still on the board, so maybe that's in Garanham. In this
or it could be in Sherlock.
Meanwhile, Garion getting some fake news from that guy. You don't need to go south in the seed from Rimbledar to get to the jerk. In the meantime, we got gold. We also got some gold. Damage? We got gold.
Triple gold. It's almost like we were a contestant on The Price is Right.
Garion is going to get kicked out by the jerk. You can see there what happens if you talk to him without the token. He says you have failed, get out. And then you are promptly gotten out.
Yep.
So in the meantime, DK going into Deep Grave. Deep Grave looking pretty tame at the moment, so shouldn't have too much difficulty getting to this thingy. Thingy number one is Big Stick.
But with the way the health is, the strength is, I think up to G might grind a couple levels higher, and because he's got that big lead, and might just go with the Flame Sword, which is, sure, it's 30 compared to 40. Wait, 28 compared to 40, but pretty much save up to G the big headache as he finds the jerk.
Yep, up to NG has all the stuff. If he wants to go into Sharlock dipping, he could do so right now. DK is going to find a torch and is going to realize that he needs to get back to Mountain Cave ASAP. He's thinking about now. He's thinking, okay, what'd I miss? I think he's going to take a pit stop at this inn, and then hopefully he remembers that he missed one in Mountain Cave, and he'll head back there, and he will have everything, so he's going to be in pure grind and go. Only problem is I don't think he's discovered the Axe Knight yet, so hopefully he checks that spike tile there, and he'll have his grind going.
So now the big question is, what is up to NG going to do? Now Archfield's going to get his armor.
Well, first step for up to NG is to gain this level. It has 4, 3, 4, 2, and, well, not very much in the way of spells to pick up at this point. I think it's just heal remain. No, they've got everything by level 13, actually.
Yep, they do. And what's interesting is you can go at 15. It's going to be tight, but you can do it at 15.
Yeah, that would be very tight, though. I think with Ring and Erdrick's Sword, that is 130, and you only have 9 heal more. You do have amazing doubles. Yeah, you're gonna double like crazy, but it could get ugly in a hurry. So, and yeah, up to NG's still fighting. But remember, that's 130, assuming you have Erdrick's Sword, so we'll just have to see what kind of play up to NG goes for. DK back in Mountain Cave. I imagine is make a beeline straight for that final chest.
That's exactly what he's going to do. And the problem is that we have some dodging.
Yeah, and DK's actually out of MP now. I think he warped back and didn't take the time to heal up and is now getting into these high-level monsters and taking a bunch of damage, so...
And now
we'll
this
see
bottom
if he
floor... sorry. There it is. He finally got his token.
Yeah, the main thing is that I believe due to the positioning of everything, he can just go ahead and grind down, take care of the rainbow drop on the way to Charlotte. And speaking of, F2NG is going in. I think he wants to confirm the sword location and then kind of play off that. It's something I'd certainly would do in this situation. As he's finding the Star Wyvern, so that's going to be something he'll use. Hurt more. It looks like he is going to fight his way down.
Tell you, that makes sense to me. And then you got Archfield, who I think Archfield's in. Yeah, Archfield is now on the other continent. He's gonna look for he's gonna look for Garanum. Now, does DK know where the jerk is?
Yeah, I believe he saw. Yeah, he went up there. He knows where the jerk is. He knows where Sherlock is. I think he was actually the first one to see all that of our featured runners.
So now, will DK jump back into Swamp Cave and take a look what's in that spike spot, or will he jump into Hawk's Nest and grind on Red Dragons?
Well, either one actually wouldn't be too bad of a choice. Even if he does go for Red Dragons, he's already at 122 attack power. That's plenty enough to just go through Red Dragons like crazy. In the meantime, speaking of going through stuff like crazy, F2NG already at 17 MP. He's not even off of basement 1, so definitely going through his MP real fast. Archfield diving Garen's grave. If he can make it to that first deep chest, that will be Erdrick's sword for him.
And that would put him at a bit of an advantage over F2NG, believe it or not. Because Archfield isn't that too far off, and he knows, and I think he's been to Swamp Cave and has found that spike.
Well, let's see what DK does. He's casting Repel, and we'll see if he goes all the way through Swamp or goes to Hawk's Nest. In the meantime, F2NG's out of MP, trying to take out this Red Dragon. Will do so, but gonna have to make a walk with very low health, no MP remaining, and there's Red Dragons on the middle floors of Sherlock.
Which, as we say in the game show terminology, not good.
Although he is getting a humongous hero roll. He has not had an encounter since that Red Dragon. In fact, he's going to make it through the middle zone without another encounter.
And he makes it for the U floor. Can he make it through the barracks? No, he can't.
It's just a werewolf. I mean, it is going to kind of sting a little bit because our agility is a bit abysmal. At the moment, it's only 66 for F2NG. As he's going to make it to bomb floors, going to search through this treasury. The best he can find here is the fairy flute, so
it might not even be there.
It could be vanilla. Vanilla sword, that is. If flute was in its actual vanilla spot, we would have found it like 5 minutes into the raid. Well, first off, he's gotta get past this werewolf. He is electing the fire. He does so. He's getting very close to level 16. And yeah,
And here's 14.
it looks like DK has spotted the Axe Knights and wants some of that. And there's
he
the
did
treasure.
get the flute.
Yep, but he has not found Erdrick's sword yet. And we know why. Meanwhile, Archfield Monk doing a gold grind after going through Garen's grave, so we'll see what he grinds up to. Could he be going for a silver shield? I believe so, because that's the only thing that's... He's got
Rimmaldur's on
Erdrick's...
the way.
It is. And he's got all of Erdrick's stuff, so the silver shield's his only upgrade, and he's going for it.
I'd rather him level up to 14, and he would be able to kind of put this thing away because of how far up to NG has to go. Because that was a huge walk from the castle to Garenham.
Yeah, it's quite a walk, and looks like Eb2NG's going to take at least level 16 here. Should be just quick bang bang 2 Axe Knights, and he will be up to level 16.
I don't mind that play at all. That's going to put it, once he gets Erdrick's sword, it's going to put it comfortably in for him.
Well, let's see what it comes with. It comes with 1 power, 12 more health, 17 magic. So, we certainly have the magic now. That's up to 11 heal more.
Makes it more comfortable to throw that death necklace on.
Unfortunately, the death necklace was also in Garenham, so up to NG without that option as well. In fact, right now with the death necklace on, our Verns would still have 112 health.
Yeah, but you'd be swinging on an average of 15, which is, with 11 heal mores, that will do it. I don't think up to NG is gonna go for the, he's not gonna go to Garenham. He's just gonna grind all the way to where he's ready to go with the Flame Sword.
Yeah, the question is he gonna spike that big strength gain he needs in a good enough time frame? He needs about 9 more strength and some MP. So he's definitely gonna need to see a big strength gain and some MP win her as well. So yeah, what does level 17 hold? And if that isn't it, what does 18 hold? That's gonna be the key. That's basically gonna decide the race.
We know what 15 holds, and we know that it's going to be enough for DK and Archfield.
Yeah, and DK is not that far away. He's under 300 experience away. And Archfield, yeah, it looks like Archfield did buy the silver shield, so he's enjoying that defense. And DK gonna take out this Axe Knight. Just gonna swing at it a few times and he will be level 15. I imagine he's gonna like what he sees. And in chat, we actually have a winner for the race. Beta Strap managing to finish the race in 1 hour, 16 minutes, 46 seconds will take the win in this weekly.
That is really good for Beta Strap. And full credit to Beta Strap, he ran really well in the tournament too. I think he finished top 8. Yeah, Beta Strip lost to Mr. Holmes in the tournament. And you want to know what
Yeah,
his
made it the top 8, and then ran into the brick wall known as Mr.
Mr. Holmes was built like a brick house. That's an old song for everyone out there. Anyway, what is DK gonna do? He has all these stats. Is he going to go?
Well, he's casting Repel. He
He's
can
gonna
do that.
go.
Yeah, he's going for it. He can cast Repel one time and be safe, and then after that, he's got to use a Fairy Ward. Well, it looks like he is taking some fights on the way in. Well, trying to.
Yeah, but look at Archfield. There's Rimmildart, and we know north of that is Sherlock.
I believe Archfield already has the Rainbow Drop. He just needs to clean up a little bit more experience, and he'll be raised. Level 17. He looks like it did have the strength. Up to NG at 100 strength, so he has 130 attack power. It looks like it had a gigantic... It had a big MP gain, so I think up to NG's going for it. He is going to double like crazy with 158 HP.
But a massive problem, though. Look at his defense. With that defense, the Dragon Lord's gonna cut him big time. It's like what, 52 or 53?
Yeah, up to level 50, up to level 53. Up to 53 damage from each of the Dragon Lord swings as Archfield polishes up. Level 15 is going to take a pit stop of Rimmildart, and he's on his way.
The one thing that we'll be worried about for both Archfield and DK is the agility, which is 66. It's not great right now because up to NG's levels got him an additional 10. And up to NG is looking to... Is he trying to find Garnum still?
I think he just got lost on the way to Sherlock. I think he's going for the dive. Meantime, so right now DK with about a half a floor lead on Archfield, looking to make it a whole floor. Up to NG right on Archfield's trail.
And the advantage in being able to get away from certain enemies is with up to NG. He's got 10 more, and he's going to be swinging for an average of 10, but he has all of those heal mores, and that he's going to be swinging for doubles and maybe triples.
Yeah, in the meantime, looked like about a floor advantage for DK. As he starts running into the center zone. It also has golems, which are hitting hard. Yeah, I don't think we saw much of what was in the small zone, because up to NG got that one red dragon, then Hero ran the rest of the way. And that's good news for up to NG, because there's also Armor Knights here. And DK's not even going to run, he's just going to go through it.
I'd say it's a smart play. And an excellent move will take care of it. And we also know that DK has herbs. And he's going to use one of them right now.
Yeah, he just has to make it a bit further, but runs into a red dragon. I don't know if you can spend a heal more, but he runs away and runs straight into a golem and gets away from the golem. Just have a little bit more, and there you go. You're off that floor. And if I'm remembering right, the final zone was pretty tame, so DK of our 4 featured runners certainly looking to be in the driver's seat here, as he is on the bottom floor of Charlotte.
And he's gonna go through the first turn. He's gonna go through the second turn. He's then gonna run into another green dragon, which is kind of tame. But he just wants to play a little bit. Green dragon just wants to play a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, up to NG not on the floor. I thought he would. It's looking like about half floor advantage for DK. And we are about to see the Spike Tile as soon as he can get away from this Axe Knight. Spike Tile is an Axe Knight.
That is quite easy and quite tame. This entire top floor was tame. You could have leveled on this floor.
Makes it through with 0 problems. 1 step away, Armor Knight. But gets away first try. And he is about 8 HP away. He's going for Death Necklace strats, so down to 104 maximum he goes, but 140 attack power. He is a full, and here we go with the Dragon Lord. With a back attack from the Dragon Lord. He's going to fight through it. Sometimes I like to run from the Dragon Lord if I get back attacked. Going to fight again. Yeah, and he's kind of doing what I do. Kind of chip away at the Dragon Lord and then start using your herb. Because see, that hurt more of 20, you can herb through that no problem. And he gets an opening, attacks, finishes off Dragon Lord 1. As Archfield about to get to Dragon Lord himself, DK gets in first against the Dragon Lord.
Hits for 10, which is the low.
And follows up with a 19 for 29. That's max. That's near maximum.
Yeah, max is 20. So, but that's a problem. 51, but another 19.
Yeah, and now you're in this danger zone. Gets a big enough heal more. He should be fine.
And another 19.
It should be. This Dragon Lord is swinging for the fences. Oh, he risks it on 46.
Gambles.
Gets away with it for now.
Off.
He gets away with it for now, but... Well, he's at 49. We've seen 51s. He's going to take the swing. Takes a hit for 48, goes to 1 health. Living on a razor's edge, but I think he's going to stabilize for now. 59 health, no chance of getting defeated here. And yeah, 16's perfectly fine, so managing the stabilize.
And another near minimum. And now DK has 1 more heal more.
I think he's been rolling along the high as well.
That'll
20 is going to finish it. Yeah, I think he was really on the extremes there. He had a bunch of low rolls and then hit some high rolls. But either way, in the end, he is just going to edge out Archfield as up to NG gets sniped by an Armor Knight. So, well, agility, just a number. As DK is actually going to take 2nd place with an official time of 129.27. DK, I think, started playing the Dragon Warrior Randomizer right as the tournament started, but has certainly gotten used to it as he's able to take 2nd here in this weekly.
I gotta say, that is a very impressive showing. I think
in the meantime,
winters...
Archfield must have ran into major trouble because he tried to YOLO sleep and was unable to do it. I think he has a death necklace on, so yeah, he is cursed. Get out, and he's gonna have to make a quick trip over to somewhere.
Cole is nearby. Rimildar is nearby.
And DK does not have a mic, so he will be joining us in chat shortly. And Archfield down to the golem, so he's gonna have to restart his walk.
He will be in chat and not with us here in the booth.
In the meantime, it looks like up 2NG is going to 18.
By the way, while we were looking over DK's final run and Archfield going after the Dragon Lord, Garion actually cleared Mountain Cave.
Yeah, he's been lagging way behind, but he's hanging in there. He's managed to clear the Mountain Cave. So he's got his staff, and he can make the rainbow drop. No, you don't take the stairs in this game, you stare the stairs.
Well, the thing is with Garion is he is pretty much fresh with this game. Like, he has not played a lot of Dragon Warrior Randomizer at all. So
yeah,
I can understand him lagging way behind.
Yeah, there can't. As simple as this game is, there's still the growing pains you'll have with it. Like you'll have what best to fight, how to deal with situations like the start we had where we didn't have the greatest offensive power and you kind of had to sleep and stop spell your way through fights.
And it looks like Garion is going through the Swamp Cave, and he's going to run into Ye Olde Red Dragon, and I don't think he's anywhere near ready for that.
Yeah, that might be a little tricky. Littleton as DK kind of lamenting all the snipes. Yeah, the good news is missing that token, it did kind of incentivize you to go down to Garenham and get that sword. That's kind of the situation up 2NG's run into. He got all the Mountain Cave stuff before every night Ivan Garenham, and he's just decided he's not even gonna bother. And as you can see, it's kind of costing him in time at the moment because he's now grinding to level 18 when level 15 was good enough. I think Bastrep went to level 16, so that's about at least 2,000 more experience that 2,000, no more, or like 4,000, 5,000 experience that up 2NG's having to get here. Well, he got it. He got 1 power and 10 health. He has all the health in the world.
Yeah. 162 health. He's got 131 attack power. He's got also 122 magic. That's 15 heal mores. He's good. Archfield looks like to be going to 16. And a Fizzled hurt more.
Yeah, it's kind of this thing with borderline stats. You can see, going by the color coding, orange is borderline, green is good. 15, you had a lot of borderline stats, only really that HP helping you get you into Death Necklace range and kind of get you over the edge. But you can see level 15, lots of borderline stats, and sometimes that can just swing race is like you win a level earlier because you're able to get through while your opponent isn't, as we actually have a third place finish. Neon Lair is going to take third place with a time of 1:35.10.
Do we know where Neon Layers came from?
Not sure actually. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Oh, he's an international player, which is quite nice to have. Oh, so he's joining us in the wee hours of the night to play the weekly.
Okay, looks like Archfield's gonna polish off 16 on right here. Up 2NG is actually just gonna go ahead and go to 19.
Probably just wants to cover his bases. Meanwhile, Archfield is gonna get hit with a lot more magic and all that good stuff, to where 16 is like, it'll make the Dragon Lord easier for him.
Yeah, as you can see, jumping from 9 to 11 heal more, so that's 2 more attacks he can get off. And he now has 141 AP. The problem now for Archfield is he's got to dive with the Death Necklace equipped. That's going to take away a lot of kind of that HP buffer to absorb the random hits you'll take on the way down.
I don't think he cares. And I honestly don't get why up to and G's grinding to 19. Especially when you have all of the HP in the world and the MP to cover.
I think the thing he may not have at this point is cares. I think he just wants to see at one point he can just snap the Dragon Lord in half. I think this is actually going to be level 19. He is gaining these levels pretty fast, which, well, you have that much MP. But, hello! Okay, get right here. Up to NG has reached 180!
You're not doing it right. You don't have enough lilt. 180!
Because it's too boring to call that on every blue dragon kill. This is a special moment. It's so rare that you see a stat hit 180. But still, only 1 strength. And, well, he did finally get some agility. We actually, at level 19, don't have enough agility to even be a coin flip to run from red dragons. Yeah, a little bit more discussion in the chat about the early game grind. I'm kind of wondering what everybody did for that, because I think up to and G went Swamp Cave on the Metal Scorpions and the Wraiths, and then eventually the Star Wyverns.
Yeah, everybody just had their own way to go.
Yeah, I think the major things were in the seed. How'd you navigate the opening, and then how quickly did you get down the mountain cave.
By the way, Garion is really close to the Garenham. He's gonna try to fight this, but is not gonna be enough, and he's gonna go back to start. It's one of the growing pains. It's what all of us experienced when we first played this game.
Yeah.
It's just trying to figure everything out. I'm thinking up to NG is just grinding because he can.
I think he's just having fun at this point. I don't think he cares a whole lot about stuff like SR points, so we already have our top 3. He just wants to see what the stats get like, and right now the stats, well, you can tell they have been really biased to that HP.
I find it funny that people in chat are gonna say break the 200 mark when it comes to HP when it comes to up to NG. Pretty sure we just call him up to HP. No cell? Thanks.
No, I was just looking. I need to go look up in my notes to see what the required experience for the next level is, because it's so rare that you have he'd go up this high.
19,750.
Minus 250. It's 19,500. At this point, up to NG's reached the point where it's 3,000 experience for the rest of the levels. Except level 30, which due to programming limitations is a little bit less than 3,000.
And yet, meanwhile, we have Archfield Monk getting ready to take on the second form of the Dragon Lord again. He hopes not to get back attacked. He doesn't.
Well, he's at 10. Ooh, this could get interesting. He has 10 heal mores, but he only got 1 attack to start, so this is going to come down to rolls, and right now he's about same as DK. He min-rolled to start and then got the good roll afterwards, so see what he gets. And he gets attack for 12, so I think he's up to 40 at the moment. And well, commence the tray of blows. 10, that's 50. We don't want 50. We want more than that. Hit him hard. 13, that's
not much better. Ugh, all these low rolls.
Yeah, this is getting ugly. We have another swing here. Another 11.
Well, he finally got a 15 on a double.
Yeah, he's managing to eke out the doubles, but at the same time, he's got to find the damage.
Well, there's 18. Needs a few more.
And here's 20 for up to NG. It's going to have 1 more attack power, 5 health.
Here it is, the last 2 swings that Archfield's gonna have at him.
Oh geez, up to NG. Up to NG has just declared his intentions. He's going to win with the bamboo pole. And there you go. Archfield Monk's going to take it down. He's going to be our 4th place finisher with an official time of 1:44.47. And Archfield Monk will be joining us shortly. And in the meantime, Up to NG is going to be on his glorious quest to beat the Dragon Lord with the smallest possible stick you can have.
Is that what he declared in his chat?
That's what he declared in SRL chat. Don't mind me, I'm gonna win with the bamboo pole. And for someone that decided to use a slightly bigger stick to win, hello, Archfield Monk.
Hello. So I hear some chatter about bamboo poles.
That's what Up to NG
they're pretty nice sticks. Pretty cheap as well.
I mean, that's a nice, efficient weapon there. That's, 20 gold? Come on.
I thought it was 10 gold.
Is it 10 gold? Well, that's even better. That's twice as good as I thought.
Up to NG's wanting to become the Sandman of Dragon Warrior Randomizer. He's gonna march into Charlock, blaring Enter Sandman, and just whacking all the green dragons and axe knights and armored knights and red dragons by saying, "Say your prayers and watch it so when the Sandman is done."
I think that's about all we can do. So yeah, you had some problems with the Dragon Lord, Archfield. Take us through that first fight. And then the second one didn't look like it was going a whole lot better for a while there. So what happened with that first fight?
Well, the first fight, I was counting... Let me bring up my sheet really quickly here. So it looks like I did, on the first one, 133 on 10 swings, which was... I don't know, that's about 1 damage and change less than I would have expected to do there. And it looked like, I guess it was probably a low HP Dragon Lord, because I think I did 151 on the second fight and won. So that was a little disappointing. I guess it was theoretically in range if I'd tried to swing in that previous fight, but I would have needed a max roll, I think. So yeah, the first one the rolls were fairly poor. I knew it was pretty thin to begin with. But I figured I'd go ahead and chance it, and then went and took another level anyway, and that one was a fairly poor level, but at least it got us over the finish line, so I'll take it.
Yeah, you and Art, you were slightly behind DK, and then you took that death, so you were right in there. How'd you feel about the early game? Because I know it was quite poor offensively until you were able to find and get through the mountain cave and get that flame sword. So take us through kind of your thought process there.
Yeah, so I kind of like these starts where you end up with hurt and you can kind of, hunt your way around a little bit. There was one decent zone that I would assume would be where everybody grinded. They kind of had the Drakehemas and the Magidrakes and so forth. But once we got sleep, then I thought, I can maybe take some pot shots at some stuff. And so I explored around a little bit, took out a Wraith Knight, took out a Green Dragon. That was kind of funny. With that sleep hurt combo, but really didn't make any exploration progress. So I considered really just staying in that first zone for quite a while. And when I finally did find the mountain cave, I was fortunate to full clear it in one pass, and getting that key was pretty huge so that we could actually get going. And I opted against the full grind since the only town I'd seen was Cole, so I knew I could at least pull the flame sword from there, and that was very useful. But it was still kind of rough sledding there in the first 45-50 minutes until we got hurt more. I don't even remember when that quite happened. Yeah, I
In the
guess it
meantime-
was probably around level 11. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I think it was about that time. So I think you, since you did the way you did stuff, I think you had all the stuff for the rainbow drop before you went into Garen Ham. So what kind of prompted you to go to Garen Ham first? Because that's kind of what got up to NG in a pickle. He opted Sharlock over Garen Ham for the sword. And when that didn't happen, he started going for extra levels, and that kind of took him out of the running.
Yeah, I can totally see that perspective, but for me, I'm kind of on team always dive grave. I knew that the grave was in Garenham by process of elimination. It was the only thing I hadn't seen. And so there were 8 chests there, and I figure, you've also got 7 in Charlock, so it's actually slightly more likely that the sword's going to be in one of those chests, either in the back of Garenham or top 3 of Grave. And when I didn't see it there, I thought, you know what, it doesn't take too long to just go ahead and continue diving. So generally speaking, I'll take the 2 chests there if I'm already in the Grave, because I don't intend to come back. So I basically full cleared the map, which helped to narrow things down, but it also was fairly time consuming.
Quick question, chat. Yeah, up to NG knows where Garenham is. I don't think he cares at this point. Because he's quite clearly stated his intention in SRL to beat up the Dragon Lord with a bamboo pole. So, tablet. Oh, jeez, I forget.
Tablet was actually southeast of Mountain Cave. It was kind of at the end of that peninsula if you kept going. I ended up exploring there first and found it, and then had to go back. My map's kind of a mess because of the location of Swamp Cave, and then there was just a whole bunch of probably nothing, I guess, north of Swamp Cave. I ended up going that way first, too.
Okay, in the meantime, Garion has, I think, actually just managed to get the rainbow drop and find the big C. So he's toughing it out.
He's a real grinder, and with the way that Up to NG is wanting to play this, he could finish 8th place.
Technically, he could still finish 5th place. Okay, never mind. Amazing Tosu just finished in 5th with an SRL time of 153.09. He can finish in 6th place. I was expecting someone to finish at that point, but nobody else has finished yet, so... Amazing Toaster, indeed our 5th place finisher for tonight.
Amazing Toaster, another good runner right there. I'm assuming he just had some bad luck in Sharlock, like what Archfield ran in.
I am curious. I think Beta's in chat. Yeah. So how did that go for Beta Strep? Because I have to assume that was an early key pull from Mountain Cave or something of that nature, because that was a really great time on that seed. Very well done.
Looking like the key for him, level 5 metal slimes. That certainly in this kind of seed would really kick you in the gear.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, that's huge. I guess I finally saw one outside of Swamp North. I'm guessing that's probably where it was. I didn't see one anywhere else on the map. So
it looked like
cool.
It was in that desert near where the mountain cave was, kind of in that zone. Had the metal slime, so you could actually hit one very early in the sea.
Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I think I saw one all seed, so that's interesting.
In the meantime, Garion's going to go up to level 13. And he's quite close to a couple towns, so he can refill if he makes it there.
Yeah, now he's in range for... He can get his armor now at that range. But he's going to cover through this coast. He's really close to Caitlin. Or Breckenridge, whichever one was there.
Unfortunately, that was... Ooh, he got away with it, but... Risky attack there, but he will survive and take down the wizard. And... 2 more steps in, he's in Breckenridge. Just gotta go south and he will have... Caitlin. He will discover there is nothing on the overworld. Up to NG is not... The winning runs have been level 15 and 16. And 16 really didn't have much on it, so... Level 15, if you got down there with everything, you could win. And... Was that 0 power? It was 0 power.
Yeah, 0 power indeed. The dream of the bamboo pole is dying. Meanwhile, Garion is gonna talk to the old man in Gantlin and find out that the armor is underneath the Red Dragon.
In the meantime, we have another finish. Blue Lobster is going to take it. Going to get it in under the 2-hour mark at 157.36. So that leaves...
just to show how tough of a seed this is.
So yeah, that will leave Garion, Diabetes, and up to NG as our 3 remaining racers.
And Garion's not going south.
Well, I do believe this dead ends pretty quickly, so he's going to be first to turn back down. Yeah, I don't think you can go west from here and find anything. He's going to give the small slime a go, though. Maybe he'll take it out, get 255. We haven't seen a metal slime kill yet. Do it for us, Garion. You have to. It ran away.
Aww. What a shame.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head out here, so thanks everybody for the restream, and I appreciate it, so... And, we'll see everybody around.
Alright, that sounds good, and we are gonna close up shop for the night, but we all invite you to join the raid over to Garion's stream, where we can go wish this new player the very best of luck, root him on to the finish line. Does that sound good to you, Smashy?
Yep, that's what's going to happen here. So, for our restreamers, CD Improv, our trackers, Cyberdark, and Kamion, I think. I don't know.
That's
I'm getting
good enough.
sleepy.
Camion.
Trackers, I am Smashy. I am here with Sigma Fan and wish you good night and go cheer our remaining runners on. Garion, Up to NG, and Diabetes the Second. Our remaining runners, cheer them on. And good night.
Bye bye.